bitches menage, fucking sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an
I am Molly Mall. I'm in here with my lovely two co-hosts, Miss Tiana Melanie, and the number one DJ in Broward County, DJ Gator Boots.
Yo, I'm in the building.
Tonight we're going to touch on some hot topics, and also we got a special guest. First time we're going to be interviewing somebody, Rocky the Mayor. He'll be joining us a little later on in the show. How y'all feeling?
I feel good. I had a stomach virus earlier, but I'm feeling better now. Thank you for asking.
Stomach virus?
Yeah, my kids gave it to me. You know, my son be up under me, so when she had it, my daughter had it, so they gave it to me, but I feel better. Thanks for asking. Nobody asked me how I was feeling today, but thank you.
Oh, what's up?
I usually do.
Yeah, usually.
I was really, oh my God, I was trying to get through work so I could get here. I'm so tired. I appreciate it.
You do it any other day, so Kamal never has, so I'm good.
You don't like listen to my advice. You want to listen to Mother Teresa over here.
Oh my God, who said advice? He said ask him how he's doing.
Well, if I would have asked him how he was doing, then I would have told him what he should do to make himself feel better. But then you would have came back and you would have said, no, you should do it this way. And he would have listened to you before he listened to me.
I agree.
See?
Somebody woke up on the side of drama.
No, that's the truth. That's facts. Didn't you just say he just agreed to it?
It's true though. It's true.
Okay, see?
And what did I say this morning? Lots of fluids and rest until the show.
But he listens to
and
you.
you liked it, because I'm mostly right.
I mean, but it's true. But I would have probably said, drink some soup or
fluids.
Something like that. I wouldn't have said just keep drinking. When you say fluids, that's like Gatorade, water. Like he should have been drinking like soup and stuff like that. Right. So, but I mean,
water did good.
I wouldn't have ate no tacos as soon as my stomach started to feel bad. That's just me. Because your stomach gonna end up feeling
I was trying to wait for Rocky to open the fruit. Then I would eat the fruit, so I waited.
So now you want to blame it on Rocky?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what it is.
Anyway, so I want to touch on what everybody has been talking about this week. I think this has kind of overshadowed the whole Jussie Smollett and the whole R. Kelly situation. Wendy Williams.
Okay.
So,
Basic.
Wendy just got back from a long extended break. And allegedly, we gotta say allegedly because I don't want to get sued. Allegedly, it was due to, from what she says, she has the Graves' disease and she had thyroid issues. Thyroid issues. I talk on my tongue, so excuse me. So, as a result, she was sick, and it was all these type of rumors and allegations going on that she wasn't coming back to her show. She had all these different hosts filling in for her, from Nick Cannon to a whole bunch of people. It was, again, allegations that she was not coming back at all, that her show was going to get canceled or get sold. However, she did end up coming back. Mm-hmm. In addition to that, the rumors was that, it was just a whole big issue with her husband. I think they've been married for like 20 years or 15 or going on 20 years. He has been allegedly having a mistress, and allegedly he got the mistress pregnant. So I'm guessing that took a toll on her, even though on her first day when she came back, she denied that there was any issues. She showed her ring, said that she's not taking the ring off anytime soon, yada, 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 woo. So come to find out, that was last week. So I think this week, on Monday or Tuesday, she came out and out of nowhere and said that she's been living in a sober house for the last couple of months, or more than a couple of months. No one knew about it. She would leave from work, go do her Pilates across the street, and then she would also go straight to the sober house from there. Right. So I want to be exact on what she said, so I'm going to play an audio on exactly what she said.
The truth. Kevin and I have the Hunter Foundation for the Good of the People, and we recently launched our 888-5 Hunter number for those of you caught up in the struggle of addiction. Well, for some time now, and even today and beyond, I have been living in a sober house. when you see me come to work, glammed up, right after the show, I go across the street, I do my Pilates. I told you 2 hours a day, I like to take care of my body. And you know I've had a struggle with cocaine in my past. And I never went to a place to get the treatment. I don't know how, except God was sitting on my shoulder and I just stopped. But there are people in your family, it might be you, who've been struggling. And I wanted to know more of the story. So this is my autobiographical story, and I'm living it, and I'm telling you this. After I go to the Pilates, I go to several meetings all around town in the tri-state area, and I see my brothers and sisters caught up in their addiction and looking for help. They don't know I'm Wendy. They don't care I'm Wendy. There's no autographs. There's no nothing. It's the brothers and sisters caught up in the struggle, and it's been really interesting. This ride. Only Kevin and Kevin have known about this. Not my parents. Nobody knew, because I look so glamorous out here. But after I finish my appointments to see my brothers and sisters, and you know.
So, for those of y'all who do not know, Wendy has a history of battling cocaine addiction.
Listen.
She has. It's no secret. She lets this be known every chance she can get, and she also started a foundation where for her and her husband, due to her a drug foundation due to her addiction that she's had in the past. So my thoughts on how she did a relapse was of the whole situation with her husband, him allegedly having a mistress and getting her pregnant, which is understandable. But my thing is, I'm more proud of her. I don't care what nobody say about Wendy. She's good at what she does. For someone like me, doing what I do, she's somebody who I do look up. I think she has a great story to tell, regardless of whatever issues that she may give people tease on or tell people business. That's what she gets paid to do.
Right.
And
She's very good at it.
she's very good. And I think it's a big step of her for someone who does not tell her business at all.
Yeah.
I think it's a big step for her to come out and actually say that.
I agree.
I ain't know she was a cokehead.
I don't want to say cokehead. That's so hard.
It is what it is. She's a cokehead.
I mean, yeah. No, but can we say, would it be politically correct though?
No.
To say she was addicted to coke?
What is the name of this show? Uncut.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, okay. So she was a cokehead. She had issues with the coke. Wait, is coke the one where you do with the pipe, or that's the one you snort? Wait, no, wait. Is it the one?
It's the powder.
The powder. Okay, well, can't
Crack. You can smoke it. People freebase they lace their weed with coke. That's called freebase.
Oh, and she do lace and do all that.
I know about
She probably take it to the nose.
You think
Wendy?
so?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure she probably
Yeah,
smoked it. She probably.
I can see her.
How old is she? Like almost 50?
She's like
She in her
52,
Right. So
53.
she old school. So she going to the nose. She going straight to the face.
Okay.
She old school with it.
But, I mean, again, dealing with what she was dealing with, like, Wendy is a person that does not tell her business at all. No matter how much people business she tell,
Right.
she ain't finna
She's
tell
very
shit
dark.
about herself.
She is very dark.
You ain't finna get her to say shit about herself.
It's still an excuse though. Like just because something like that happened on me, you gotta step back like that.
Well,
No,
she
but
probably
people need
going
time.
through that.
Yeah,
You don't know.
people deal with certain situations differently though.
How long was she off of it?
She was gone for like a good 2-3 months.
No,
I don't even say
off
3 months.
drugs.
No, how long she was off drugs?
For a long
It's
time.
been years. It's been
Like 10, 15 years?
Yeah.
I mean, I think
But
that's
with
an
the
excuse.
resurgence of everything, like all the allegations as far they say that first of all that her husband is like verbally abusive to her. Like
So this is
he's
an
very-
ongoing thing. This is not
Yeah.
nothing new. Okay, I feel you.
And then he supposedly had the mistress is supposedly pregnant, and
No one
she
says good
is
things
sick.
about him.
She is sick now, so let's take that into account.
Yeah.
She is battling an ongoing illness as well. So with all of that going,
building
yeah,
up in one. Okay,
it
okay.
might have made her fall back.
Yeah, but I don't think the illness had anything. At first, I thought the illness had something to do with her not coming back onto the show and taking a little break. But then after she made that, you know, outcry the other day, I was like, well, damn.
Yeah.
I think she needs some time away from the show.
Well,
She had time.
She needs some more time.
But allegedly, the only reason why she came out and said something was because I guess,
Somebody was talking about a bum
yeah,
whistling.
exactly. I guess one of the tabloids had ended up getting a hit and she was there,
Oh.
and they was trying to get an interview from her.
So she did.
So
Yeah.
she didn't want to do an interview, so it was, and they threatened her to go ahead and say it, or we gonna come out and say it for you. So my thing is, I'm glad that she did that, because one thing about it, when you live in your truth, can't nobody hold that shit against you.
Thank you.
Can't nobody hold it
Nobody.
against you. So regardless of what she going through with, you know, her husband, the baby mama, mind you, who they just showed a picture of him and allegedly the mistress on the beach chilling together. So, you know, that probably put her 10 steps back even
I'm
more.
just like straight fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
So
So,
that's hard to deal with.
right. It's like, but again, now my thing is, if Wendy is going to be a person that's giving out teas on everybody else and talking about everybody else's business, when some shit happens to her, she needs to be able to talk about her own shit too.
That's not gonna happen.
But
That's
it
not
needs
gonna
to,
happen.
because then people will respect her more, because
I mean,
she already don't have a good name.
she
in the
had to
business.
beat this store to the punch because somebody found out about it, but I guarantee you, if there is no smoke, she's not gonna come out and voluntarily tell her business.
But
That's not
even
gonna
if there is smoke, clearly, because look at all the smoke that she's been
Yeah,
having
and
now,
that's why
and
she
she's
had to
still.
address this. That's why she had to address this, because somebody's about to come
But I'm
out.
talking about the situation with her husband. She ain't addressed
And guess
that.
what she said?
She said that she still wearing a ring and
Thank
she ain't
you.
gonna wear.
Exactly.
Well, we want to know details. We want to know, well, who is this chick?
It's
Not gonna
the
happen.
same way how she do other people.
Exactly.
She
She's not gonna, who's
She
gonna
needs
turn
to
the
do
phone
it.
on her?
Too.
Before
You guys
somebody
think
else
she
does.
needs to, but is she going to? No.
She probably feel better if
Who's
she
gonna
does.
do that?
She gonna sleep better.
Who's gonna turn the spotlight on themselves and say, this is all my dirty laundry?
That's the reason
If
why
I
she
can
has to do
hide
it, because she does it to other people.
Right.
Why? Where's that written?
I don't have a problem with her doing it to other people. My whole thing is that when you have something going on with yourself and it becomes a hot topic, you need to be able to sit up on that purple chair and address it as a hot topic, just like everybody you do everybody else.
Oh, so she supposed to put it in her program?
Right. She supposed to put it in her segment, her hot topic segment.
No, I don't
She
think
needs
she'll do. I
to.
don't think she'll do that.
I
though.
want you to remember that on this day.
Oh, okay. It's recorded, so.
Thank
No,
you.
well, I
So when
mean-
we come back to this show.
I know she's not gonna do it, but I want her to do it.
She should.
She
But
should.
She's saying what you just
You
said.
remember that.
Later down the line, we got.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
What is it, the third show? Okay.
but I'm rooting for Wendy. Auntie Wendy, you got my support. I like Wendy. You
I
know,
love Wendy.
Wendy's
Wendy's very
cool. I just wish she was me that was busting her. I know she pay a lot.
so now we got drug dealers in here.
I'm gonna become one to bust up.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure she has room service bust down.
For anybody that's going through any kind of substance abuse,
Yeah,
get a
all jokes
support
aside.
system. Yeah, all jokes aside. Get a support system and do whatever it is that you can to try to help yourself with that problem, because it can become something very, detrimental to you, to the people around you, stressful. And I am happy that she went out and she is living in a sober house. That's a big thing for her to be able to do, because she's trying to take control of the situation, and a lot that'll get her to how she was before. So big shout out to Wendy.
I want to say, dealing with, well, not what she on, but dealing with pills and liquor, it can be hard. It took me a long time, but not that long, but a few years to get off of it.
What, coke?
Nah, I just said that.
Well, you said pills and liquor, so I want to know which one is it?
What you?
And
Pills
that
and
means
liquor.
the combination.
Okay, well, deal with
When you going back to Atlanta?
one.
You've been away from Broward too long. But big up to Wendy, though. I wish her the best.
Okay. So, again, this seems like it's a never-ending story. It's a never-ending saga. It's always something new going on with R. Kelly. I know we touched on this the last time, but every time it becomes a hot topic in the news, we got to hit on it. So, everyone has known that R. Kelly recently just got out of jail, but he also did an interview, which, in my personal opinion, he should not have done it. But he did an interview, made himself look like a fool, talking about everything about, from the cults and, the underage girls, and all sorts of stuff. And we don't actually have a clip for that, but what he just denied everything. He basically said, no, not basically, this is what he said. Gayle King asked him, has he ever did anything with an underage female before, and he plain out said no. Which we all know that that's not true. So, he also said that in regards to, Gayle asked him a question about if he was a father and he was placed in this situation, what would he do? And he came out and said that he would go crazy, he would kill this person, or he would do this and do that. But my thing is, you doing the same thing that you said like you wouldn't do. So how would you place yourself in these other fathers' shoes, and you turning around and you keeping them away from their kids?
I'm not going to completely agree with that, because he's not keeping, he was in jail for a couple of days, they couldn't live. He's not keeping anybody against their will. Nobody's being
I'm sure
forced
he
to
has
be
a
there.
strong influence on them to
And at the
stay.
end of the day, if you allow somebody to be an influence on you, you're making a conscious choice to do that. I can understand, I know about the brainwashing, I know about all that, but they're there because they want to be there. He's not forcing anybody.
And I'm
to
not
be
saying that he's forcing them to be there, but what I'm saying is
You just
that
said that he's keeping
Well,
them
he basically-
away from their family. He's not.
he's
They
not
can
telling
do
them
it.
to go.
Why would he? It's to his benefit. I'm not
If
going to
he
stop
is,
something
but
that
if
I
he
want.
is coming out and saying that what he would do and how he would feel if he was a father and somebody was keeping them away from their parents, he's not helping the situation.
You
He
can't
should
do
be
what I-
saying,
you can't do what I-
no, go do this, come back to me when you're done. You know,
Why? They don't want to.
especially
He
in a
doesn't
time
want
like
to.
this.
It's to
Are
his
they-
benefit.
You
are
think
they
that if
underage
he-
or are they grown
They
now?
are grown ass
But he was
women.
messing them when they was underage.
But the parents,
Hello. Let them go.
Yeah, but the thing about it is the parents are doing well being checked
And
over there,
they've,
so the police
listen,
over
they've
there.
allowed him to become that strong influence.
Right.
You're supposed to be that influence in your child's life. They've allowed him to become that influence to them.
Okay.
And now they're stuck with him. They
No,
they
no,
want to
no,
be there. Yes.
But,
There's
okay,
no
yes,
gun
it-
in their head.
it's
There's
not no
nobody
gun.
strong arming them.
It's not no
They're there
strong
because
arm.
they want to be there. So how? What you want him to
And
do?
I understand
Push him
that.
out of the house?
But he has a strong influence on them clearly that he can tell them what to do
Why
and what
would
not
he?
to do.
Especially
What
if
they're
they've been there so many years
doing?
with him.
But why
Exactly.
would he do that if it's to his benefit? What's going on?
Right,
Why
right.
would he do that?
Exactly.
I'm not saying kick them out. I'm saying they need to have a relationship with their parents.
And he's
If
supposed
he-
to make these grown ass women have a relationship with their parents when
He made
for
them
whatever-
leave.
He made them leave what?
Yeah, he made them leave.
he paying the parents, that's why.
He made them
I
leave
think in
what?
the beginning he was paying the parents. I don't think he's paying them now.
So why all of a sudden everybody want to come forward now?
Because the two girls, well, see, that's not the thing. These parents have been coming out.
Oh,
But see, the thing about it is the two girls that he has with him now,
Right.
their parents have been making noise.
Right.
And their parents have came out and said that R. Kelly has never given them a black penny.
oh, so that's why they making noise.
Well, that's
I don't think that
debatable.
it-
We ain't seen nobody bank statement, so that's debatable. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. They got something.
They got
out of it
something.
because they would not.
Why you
They're
let your
having
child
an
go over there
underage-
anyway with a
that's
grown
kidnapping.
man?
But
That's
think
it.
about it. But think about it back then when it was, even though yeah they had speculations and stuff like that. Like the one girl from Orlando, her mom said that even though he was on trial for whatever reason,
Mhm.
since he didn't get charged with it, she didn't think it was
But that
true.
was her choice. Is it ignorant? Is it negligence? Is it an overlook on her behalf? Yes. And
Yeah.
everything has factored together to make the situation what it is.
So you and so-
Nobody's blameless, and at this point, those grown women are not blameless.
But
They're
are you
doing
blaming the
what they
parents? So
want
what
to.
are you saying for the
All
parents?
of them,
What are you saying
at
about the
origin,
parents?
are they're blamed. They're to blame too.
So you don't think,
The parents-
but you don't think R. Kelly should be telling them to go do this and go do that?
Why would
Tell who?
The girls.
the girls? Should he tell them go be with your parents, go have a relationship with your parents? Why the hell would he?
Why
It's to
wouldn't
his
he?
benefit.
But if
We
he
know in
knows,
a perfect world, yes.
but let me tell you
why
something.
would he?
Let me
Why
tell you
would
something.
he?
Let me tell you something.
You
If he had, I want him. No, I don't want him to be the police, but I want him to do right by what he got going on, because he's in a situation now where after he did that interview, he went to jail for back paying child support,
Right.
and he has came out and said that he hasn't had a relationship with his kids
Right.
in humtum years,
Right.
and the kids have said the same exact thing.
I agree.
So you want to blame your baby mama from keeping these kids away from you, but then you're okay with not having these kids, these girls, your so-called girlfriends, not have a relationship with their parents.
Okay, so
That shit don't make no
understand
sense at all.
as far as his kids are concerned, I can almost guarantee you their mother has probably said a lot of negative things about their father to them. That's what you think is going
Right.
on, that he's poisoned the girls so bad against their parents that now they don't want to deal with them? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that
Yes or no? Is that what you're saying?
until you do right by your kids, ain't shit
We
good
don't
gonna
know
come
what
to
the
you.
baby mama told the kids.
That's what I'm asking you.
The kids probably don't want to see him.
Her influence is probably what's causing them to not want a
Them kids
relationship.
is old teenagers.
Exactly. So they're
They
doing
know
what
how
they
to get
wanna
on. They know how to get online
Now,
If they
and
want
go
to.
see all when he was on trial and all that kind of stuff.
So
As much
collectively-
stuff that he's been in the news for and on trial for, I don't care if he was my daddy. If he was on there for 5 times, out of them 5 times, he did something.
Okay, so but listen, no, you're mixing up points.
No.
Yes, you are.
because
Are you trying
that's the same reason why they don't want to see him. They don't want a relationship with him.
But y'all trying to justify that the
We're not
mom
justifying
is
anything,
poisoning
but
the kid's head.
But both could play a role in it, why they don't want to talk to him.
Exactly.
My mom told me this, and now I'm seeing
And
it, so
now
it must
I'm
be
seeing
true.
myself, right.
It's got to be true. What my mom was telling me.
So how do you expect if nobody can, just the same way those kids can formulate their own opinion about their dad at
Right.
some point? I take it this way. I've been in a relationship before where my grandma couldn't stand the person, right? But her dislike for them and continuing to tell me, don't be with him, he no good for you, this and that pushed me towards him. Did he end up being good for me? Hell no. I
But
can't stand him now.
at the end of the day,
Her telling me not to do something made me want to do it even more. And that might be the situation with what they have going on. You cannot just put it on. You trying to make it seem like he's just this puppeteer and he just got to
he is.
dancing and doing.
You damn
They're
right.
grown ass
He
women.
is. And he's
They're
still
doing
puppet
what
to
they want to
everything.
do.
Just like when he did the interview with Gayle King. Gayle King came out and said that he was not supposed to be nowhere in that room. When he did that interview,
There
he was
is-
in the
so
back
say
and
that.
he was coughing
Say they
so
may
they can
be
hear him.
intimidated by him. They may still be brainwashed by him.
But I
they're
said that,
grown
though.
ass women that can still formulate their own opinion. They're allowing
But
themselves
if
to
he
do that.
tells
You
them-
just cannot tell me that some grown man is telling you walk 2 steps, come back 3 steps. That's not how that's going. They're subconsciously making some type of choice to be there.
No.
Yes,
That's
they
just like
are.
you in a relationship with
Or
somebody.
I leave.
You could be you and your girlfriend could be in a relationship with each other, and she could know that you tricking on her with every Mary, Sue, Jane, and Lou out here, but she's still gonna
'Cause
listen
she
to the
doesn't want
sweet
to
talk.
leave something.
She gonna listen to
Exactly.
the sweet talk that you tell her.
So is he brainwashing her, or is she falling for what she want to hear in the first place?
It's both. She dumb as hell, and he brainwashing her
So why again are we putting all the blame on R. Kelly like he just
because
like
he's brainwashing her.
That's not brainwashing anybody. She's falling for something that she wants anyway.
No.
If the proof is in your face,
They're like 21. I think the girl from Orlando is 21, and the other girl is like 23.
yeah, not they still old enough.
But listen
have
to what I'm
kids.
saying. But listen to what I'm saying, though, Gaia. If this man listen, he still has a name for himself, and his name still is very powerful. So, do you think for 1 second, if he says, y'all go home with y'all parents for the weekend and whoop and make things right, you think they're not gonna do it?
But
Do you
why is
honestly
that on
think that
him?
he's not gonna do it?
Why do it have to be on him?
Because
He's
he
grown
made-
enough now. And in the same token, just like he can tell them to go do it, if they wanted to, I'm gonna open my mouth and I'm gonna say, baby, I want to go see my family this weekend. I'll be back.
Right.
They have that option as well.
They
They're
have that
not speaking
option,
up for themselves.
but I guarantee you
He's
that
not
if he tells
blameless,
them,
but neither are they. That's the bottom line.
when
Nobody
he
is
tells,
blameless.
when he
How long
tells
they
them
been
to
with
make
him? How long they been
Oh, a
with him?
long time.
a long time, if
Oh, yeah.
he tell them to make a phone call, they do it. You can hear when the girl was on the phone with her parents and how she was listening. You can hear it like it was scripted for her what to say. At the end of the day, I feel as though that he has the power to make it all right. Clearly he got
So
some
why,
issues.
so why they still there? Evidently, it ain't the money because he ain't got no money like that. So why are they still there? It's got to be a reason why they
It's
still
something.
Yeah. Why they still hanging around? Why
And
they
if
still there?
somebody that I don't
I
want
don't
to
know.
be with, they got a strong influence on me, the minute that he's locked away, I'm gonna get the hell away.
Yeah.
They had a couple days, then he went to jail again.
So that
Guess
means
what?
he's not kidnapping. They want to be there by choice.
No, I'm not saying that he's
That's
kidnapping.
what
I
you're
agree.
saying. You're
Yeah.
I'm
saying
not
that
saying that
he
he's
is
kidnapping her, and I
mind
agree. Yeah, I'm gonna stand
But
by
you
that.
saying he's controlling them.
He's definitely mind controlling them.
But
It's no
that's
ifs,
because
ands,
they
buts
want to be
about
that
it.
vulnerable. When you sick of something and you ready to
tired.
go, you go.
Yeah.
When we have our own talk. What I tell you all is, if I'm being dumb, it's because I'm allowing myself to be. Does that mean I'm not aware that I'm making a decision that's not in my best
You know what's
interest?
going on. Right.
I'm not debating that they don't know what's going
Because
on.
you're trying to make him the
What I'm
sole
saying,
reason that all of this is going on.
He
And
is.
he is not the
he's
sole
the sole
reason.
reason because he can
is not.
change it. If
There's
he
no
wanted,
way.
if he wanted them girls to be gone and go find
But
some
he
new
doesn't.
He doesn't though.
But and that's my point. If he wants them to be gone and
So
go
if
have a
you're
relationship,
doing something-
he's going to tell them to do that. And if he tells them to do that, they will do
But
it.
if something is to your benefit, self-preservation first. It might not be right, but somebody's gonna think about their own satisfaction before anybody else. Why would I tell you to leave if I like what's going on when you're here? I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you stay here. But am I forcing you? No. Do I have a gun to your head? No. So guess what I would do if I wanted to see my parents at some point? Nobody's gonna keep me from my mom if I don't want to. Nobody's gonna keep me from my grandmother if I don't want to.
But then don't go on here crying about, oh, what you would do if this was you and da 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 da. and all
Because
that
people
kind
don't
of
want stuff done to them. That doesn't mean he doesn't know right from wrong, but what's wrong is in his benefit, so he's going to continue to let that happen. Does that mean I want it to be done to
But
me
what
and my
he getting out of
children?
it, though?
No, something we don't know. He has
What
not
he getting out of
revealed
what?
that. Them two girls being his.
What you think?
What?
What?
That he can't get from anybody else.
I don't know. You probably ain't found two girls that's stupid like me.
But
I'm
regardless
sure
of
it's
the
plenty of
situation, he's going to continue to do
The one
it.
who bailed him out of jail for the $165,000
That's what I wanna
back
talk
child
about.
support, I'm pretty sure.
Did she know him?
She must have. You think she
Nah,
ain't
they
gonna
said I
know
was a
him?
fan, so that means she ain't know him.
I need a fan like that.
They said I was a fan that put up the bail.
Get our fans together.
For $165,000?
People got her crazy. I just seen somebody buy a bird for $1.4 million yesterday. A pigeon too. People do stupid shit.
Yeah, clearly
A
they
pigeon. For $1.4 million.
So, I mean, in addition to the whole R. Kelly and his, you know,
He's a monster.
he's a monster.
He's sick. He has a problem. But his
mind you,
music is great.
yeah. But mind you, he said that the only problem he has is for having such a big heart and helping everybody else.
It's bullshit. We call bullshit. We know that. We don't even have to.
The only thing that kind of like disgusts me what he said, I'm an older man that like all women. Or
Yeah.
all whatever girl, whatever he said. That shit disgusts me a lot. I don't know what he meant by that, but
That's the only thing that disgusts you about him?
no, I said about the situation, about the whole interview, what he said.
That was the only way to kind of include.
He shouldn't have done the interview, period.
No. His PR people are crazy. For
Yeah,
that.
he made himself look like a complete fool.
I want to broke down like that.
Ain't no way in hell.
You know it was for the camera. He asked, "Is that camera still rolling?"
And Gail was just sitting there, being such a lady, such a lady.
I wouldn't even did no interview.
If I was in her head,
I wouldn't have did no interview neither. It just was a dumb part, especially if he was gonna come out and not admit to anything.
He didn't. The way that we perceived him, in his mind, he's a narcissist, number one. So in his mind, all of that he was doing was supposed to convince us that he
Shit.
isn't guilty.
It ain't convinced me.
Well, we done saw some bullshit, so
Yeah,
it
it
is.
ain't convinced me at all. It just made me look at more how sick he even is.
Yeah, he definitely said.
But so in addition to that, they also had Michael Jackson's special come out about his whole
Hey,
molestation charges that he had in the past.
Leave Michael alone.
Now listen here.
leave Michael alone.
Listen here. I personally didn't watch it, but I don't want to hear anything that happened with Michael, and this man has been dead for umpteen years.
Thank you.
I don't want to hear it.
Thank you.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to.
I don't want to hear it.
Why they doing all these stories on all these black men? And all these white men out here doing the same politics.
Because the
and shit.
problem
They
is
ain't got no serious for them and shit. That's crazy.
But listen, the problem is the same way that they rally around to tear the black man down is the same way they need to rally around to tear the white man
Elvis.
down when they do something
Let's
wrong.
do Elvis.
Elvis was way back then. Social media and stuff it was a whole different time
Bill
back then.
Cosby wasn't around with social media either. R. Kelly wasn't either.
But the
Pulling
same.
that shit up.
Okay, but Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, they are still alive. Elvis and Michael Jackson are not alive.
Okay, they wasn't dating a 14-year-old girl.
Well, Elvis had done moved his baby mama in at 14.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, yeah, there's something wrong with it, but we're in a different time now. But even if we was in this current time, the guy Harvey Weinstein, The same way that everybody rallied around to tear R. Kelly and Bill Cosby down, that's the same way that people need to rally around to tear him down and the other white man down when they do something like that.
Well, they do Elvis, boy, it's gonna be a war, boy.
But
White-
I don't even
them white folks ain't
think.
playing about no Elvis.
Why would we want to hear anything about Elvis at this point?
I mean,
Elvis was going on before we was even born. Yeah, but we had that connection with Bill because of the Cosbys and
but that's
a different
that's
world.
for us, but other people in the world, not just us.
Them other people in the world who listen to R. Kelly, them bitches probably old and wrinkled right now in a nursing home somewhere.
What?
Why would we want to hear anything about him?
Man, we need to make a story about Elvis. Get his ass.
I won't participate. I don't even want to hear nothing about Elvis. I don't want to hear nothing about Michael Jackson.
But we talking about Michael Jackson and R. Kelly. Though.
Yeah, but Michael Jackson is dead.
That was it.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear about Elvis either. I don't want to hear about Bill and R. Kelly. And I don't even want to hear about Bill no more because Bill done did what he's doing.
He's locked up and enjoying jail.
Right, so I don't want to hear nothing about him.
I definitely don't want to talk about Michael Jackson.
Me either.
Me neither.
And we are not muting Michael Jackson for the record, so y'all keep playing that music.
I know I might sound a little hypocritical right
Yes,
now.
you are. Say it.
I'm going to sound a little hypocritical right now, but I wouldn't mute Michael neither.
Thank you.
But you gonna mute R. Kelly though.
Yeah. I don't care.
Oh, I see how you coming from.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
You're not fair.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So that's just how we feel. That's how I feel about the whole Michael, Elvis, and R. Kelly thing. So now let's go ahead and introduce our first guest for the night, Rocky the Mayor,
All right.
one of the old school club promoters in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Damn old
Hey, that's my brother. Don't talk about how old he is.
One of the #1 club promoters in Fort Lauderdale, in Broward County.
There you go.
What's going on?
He's well respected amongst us all.
It's Rocky, you the longest running promoter still, right?
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, I'm Broward.
Well, consistently, I guess.
Consistently, yeah, you could. That's a good word to use.
Consistently. There's still some old heads in the game. It's just, you know, they come here now.
Let me see.
Not before Rocky though.
It's
Not
my kind of
for
talk. I like a little shade. But for some reason, if Rocky does any type of club for the teenagers or for, you know, the little older ones, people are going to come.
Not even the club. Anything he put his name on, people don't support.
Right.
So, and I guess that's a part of the longevity that you've had.
Yeah. Before we start, I want to say this because I don't know no club promoter that ever in my life did this. Rocky had to drop a few, I think about like 2 years ago. Remember we did the customer appreciation?
Yeah.
Everybody that Rocky knows that comes to the club that buys a bottle, he bought them a bottle for free, no charge.
Okay, Rocky.
Everybody.
Oh, so you got a point.
I was shocked.
Point.
Everybody that was known for buying bottles at the truck, he bought them a bottle for free. So, big up to Rocky. No promoter I know never did
Well,
that.
I think that's good. I think that's
I'm
good because.
finna bring up everything too.
Yeah, I think that's good because, you know, that shows your appreciation to people
Right.
who support you.
Right.
And that really says a lot about, you know, type of promoter that you are. And that just justifies the respect that you get. That's why, you know, for anything that you put your name on, people is always going to rally around you and support you, which is a good thing because, you know, I don't see that or hear that much often. Even back in the day when, you know, I was on the club scene, I never heard that. I'm not old, but
Back in the day.
What club you was at? Dance hall?
well, you know, dance
Ballroom.
hall, ballroom, bumblebees.
Bumblebee.
I'm going way back.
That was before.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be before my time.
Yeah, that was before my time.
Bumblebees?
Yeah.
Gator,
I came in,
saying
no,
that.
I came in club with strawberries and
That was
like
like-
chili peppers and pop.
Well, I could never get in there. I would try to sneak
I've never
in.
been to any of those clubs.
Yeah.
Ever, no.
I would try to sneak in, but I could never get in.
Strawberries was my era.
I used to try it. What's the one they had on Fort Lauderdale?
Chili
Out
peppers.
there.
No, that was
Chili
beef
peppers.
bomb.
Beach ball.
It was another one
Empress or whatever.
on the beach.
Oh.
That was beach bomb.
That was
man.
beach
Was it beach from? Oh, okay.
Talking about what Derek had? The money in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. That was back in the
With
day.
the pool.
Yeah.
That was beach ball.
Wow. Those were some good days back then. Those were the good days.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy.
Yes.
Very crazy.
Very crazy. Which is another thing that we want to touch and talk about because it has been a lot of stuff going on.
Right.
And I know recently there was an incident that you guys was a part of, and I know y'all felt a strong way about that.
All three of us would.
Yeah, exactly.
So what? I was not there, but I just remember waking up getting a whole bunch of phone calls. Tiana, I know you and Gator was directly there. What exactly happened?
I guess the last time that 54 was open, everybody was in there kind of vibing and having a good time.
I had them turned up, so we'll party good.
That was going good.
That was going real good.
Real good. I was enjoying myself.
And 54 is a strip club.
Yeah, it is. For those of you that don't know, it was a very popular club down here in Fort Lauderdale. And yeah, we were there the last time it was open, enjoying ourselves, getting everybody turned up. Rocky was in there with his hookah.
Always.
On stage.
On stage.
And it was just like out of the blue, a couple fights started and then guns started going off.
Just feel free to hook up.
And the crazy part about it, the crazy part about it is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, LeBron came up there while I was there. 'Cause I didn't even see, I think me and Tom was talking at the time or whatever.
Okay, so what exactly happened? Who was LeBron? What exactly happened?
Look, LeBron, he passed away.
Cyril.
He passed away or whatever. But before anything jumped off, he came to me and told me, Gator, call security, they fighting. I didn't see them fighting, he saw the fight.
Right.
So I got on the microphone, I called security, but it was so packed that night. It was crazy packed. It took security a little while to get over there. And then I just seen Cyril downstairs.
But okay, paint the picture for people who don't know what exactly happened. So paint the picture. Someone got killed in the club.
Right. Someone got
They
killed
was-
in the club. We were
they
enjoying
was-
ourselves. A couple fights broke out. The gentleman that we're talking about, Cyril, came upstairs and approached Gator in the PJ booth and told him a fight was going on and called security. Gator did that. He proceeded to call security, and the music is still playing a little bit. Cyril tries back down the stairs, and we're thinking that they're just gonna break up the fight, and out of the blue, gunshots start. So then everybody's ducking and running. We can't get downstairs because we're in the DJ booth, so we're ducking under the DJ table. And a series of shots are going off. They stop. Everybody gets up, thinking they can come out and the coast is clear. And that's when people started realizing that Cyril was actually hit. But as soon as we saw that and somebody, oh, that's Cyril, that's my brother. Some more gunshots go off. So we duck again. And I feel like at that time he was just like losing vital time to kind of put pressure on his wound and everything. And by the time we were ready to get up and start walking from under the table and things like that, the police were coming in with their rifles drawn, like 5 or 6 on this side, 5 or 6 on that side, and all we could do was get out. They screaming at us, get out now.
Get out.
And so,
So someone brought a gun inside the club.
right.
So okay.
After we all got searched and went through a metal detector.
So my question is, and you can give some insight to me on this because
Yeah,
you is a club
more.
Right.
How do you walk inside of a club with a gun and walk around with it in your pocket or whatever, like it's a cell phone, like it's some chapstick, like it's a makeup compressor? How does that happen?
And nowadays, I say you ain't safe anywhere you go. But at the end of the day, it goes from security, and sometimes it goes in from and probably being searched.
So basically, it's an inside job.
Let's not go there.
Not necessarily. Sometimes they don't search them correctly all the way.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
It's
like- So
it's not most likely no one's gonna really jeopardize their business or their job, but it's careless.
yes,
Yeah. I can
I say that. I say that.
But for a club like Club 54,
Mhm.
who, let's be clear, has had some,
Issues before.
issues in the past
Mhm.
where people have gotten shot there. Has anyone got killed there?
No, that was pretty fun.
So people have gotten
Outside.
Okay, but people have gotten shot there.
Plenty of death. I know.
Outside the
But
club.
not
yes.
physically in the
But what, like a couple years ago, people have gotten shot there, right?
Right.
Okay, so with such heat coming on to this club, why is the security amped up? Number one, is it armed security that's checking these people when they come through?
Yeah.
Maybe whoever.
They
is
have
licensed.
armed security.
On that point, I'm gonna go ahead and blame the management on that.
Okay, that's what I want you to do. I want you to hold whoever needs to be accountable for. Let's call a thing a thing, because this is not no regular fight here.
Yeah.
If someone has lost their life, and let's just be very clear, who Cyril was very, very well respected in Broward County. Everyone knew
It
him.
was a big presence.
Everyone knew
Audience saying they
him.
can't.
When he passed away, it was all over social media. It was all over social media. Everybody knew who he was. Everybody was screaming R. Kelly. I mean, not R. Kelly. Everyone was screaming. I don't like R. Kelly. I just do not like him. But everyone was screaming, you know, R.I.P. Cyril, rest in peace, and all that kind of stuff. So it was careless of management. Clearly, y'all making good money.
Right.
Y'all making good money where y'all could have hired armed law enforcement, BSO, to prevent Lauderhill, whoever. Y'all could have hired them to prevent this situation, because now we have someone who has lost their life for management to be careless. And in a situation like this, you have to call a spade, and you have to hold management accountable
Right.
for this. Because I don't care if you're trying to go the cheap way out. The cheap way out, the cheap way out has caused us to lose somebody.
I don't foresee being in that setting. I don't think
They have
having a
a-
gun at that moment would have stopped what was going to occur. The point is at the door when they're getting in.
That's what I'm
To
saying.
touch them
The
properly.
cheap way out from not hiring.
There was
The cheap way.
security.
To be
Yeah,
honest,
but you need to hire
Hire who?
to be honest,
law
from
enforcement,
my
not just no random Joe
I
Blow off the
don't know if
street.
you heard this, but I heard a lot of people wouldn't do it.
A lot of it not gonna.
They not gonna do it.
I'm gonna go for that. That's facts.
And to be honest, they had a bunch of security.
Okay, so
It
that's
was
a problem.
That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
problem
It's a lot of
then.
security.
That's a problem. And for Lauderhill not to do it, why would a Lauderhill?
Because they've been not on that club.
They don't want that club.
But that's a problem
history.
then.
To the history of it. Even-
But then it should have been other steps taken.
To be honest, it's crazy that that incident had to happen for them to actually go through everything now. They should have been did it if that was the case, but they taking the proper steps now to move the club.
But it's too late.
Yeah,
though.
you're right, it is,
It's
but-
too late to take
It's
the
not
proper
too
steps
late.
because
It's better they doing
it's
it
too
now.
late now because we have lost somebody.
Right.
Somebody
It's
that
not
has
too
been
late because
taken.
It's gonna go forward. It's unfortunate that it took this, but it's not too late because.
But it was
there's more
unfortunate when
clubbing
somebody
going
got
on.
shot the last time.
Right.
So this is a repeated behavior for them. And if Lauderhill was not going to do it, then y'all should have found whoever management
But
should have
you're
found
saying
somebody
in a
else to
perfect
do it.
world, you're saying in a perfect world, they still want to make their money, so
It
they
took
did the
somebody
next
important
thing.
for us to wake up.
Right.
It's not
Yeah.
the first death. Security has passed away.
Yeah.
Clients, cars is flipped over. People has passed away all the time from that club. So
So that's a problem. So then the club needs to shut down until they can figure
Well,
out
it
what the
has
hell.
It
is
shut
up.
down.
But it shut down the last time.
But
Thank
no,
God no one
this-
got killed the last
This
time.
time it's for
shot in the
real.
club, though.
And someone got killed this time at the club.
But this ain't the first club in Broward that's gonna happen now.
Okay, but this is a club that's for us, by
Yeah,
us,
yeah,
we're
yeah, yeah.
supporting. So, and especially it's someplace where you make your money at.
Right.
So, and you have done
that's
business
why.
with them too.
Let me tell you why I go blaming management and all that. Because it happened more than one time.
I agree.
Like at the airport, it happened. They tighten up security. Schools, they happen. They tighten up security. That spot there, that's not the first time. So definitely management has to take fault.
I agree with that.
They got to.
I agree with that, right?
So as a promoter, from your standpoint, you're continuing to promote. I see you have, a really big night on Sunday nights again. Congratulations on that.
Congrats.
And so as a promoter, what are you doing in light of what recently just happened? Like I said, all three of us were there. We didn't hear about it from the third party. We were all there, scared and frightened. What are you doing?
Well, I always been big on security because at the end of the day, safety first. I even tell my security that, like, I'd rather you guys go home with all your limbs, it ain't worth it. Even it's my business, but I'm telling you, put you like that, it's my business. 'Cause I'm not gonna do it also, so protect yourself. So with that saying, I always look at security. I always sneak things in on my own through other people to make sure that it's done right. And someone got through, and I was
Same thing
correct.
like what?
Hey.
I do that.
Just to run a test like
Just to run a test to keep.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much what happens at, I say 54, comfortability. When
Okay.
you see nothing happen, then when something do happen, that's when the hiccups. Now I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So
So you kind of keep a regular practice of, they don't know what's going on.
they don't know. I just throw it out
You
there.
run a couple drills okay.
And now they alert. It's like canines. Got to keep them alert all the
Have
time.
anybody ever got caught?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you do to security?
They did a good job, give them the tip.
Oh, okay.
They all right. They good.
So the club that you do now on Sundays is what club?
Escape.
Okay, so you have law enforcement or do you have?
He always had law enforcement.
Okay, so you always have law enforcement.
Yeah, he always
Oh, okay, so
That's what's up.
Nothing
The only
really.
time I didn't have it when I was going to war with the city of Deerfield and they didn't want the truck anymore, so we kind of snatched it.
Yeah, there's some things about the trial.
And don't listen to everything. And 11 years, it ain't.
Oh, you had it for 11 years?
Yeah.
So I tell you, it ain't nothing bad. It just.
I only
Yeah,
been there
we
one
are
time.
nights. We
I only
have
been there one time, and my only thing with that, the trap was it was just so small, and I mean the
What?
vibe in there was good.
Oh,
No,
no.
don't get me wrong, the vibe in there was good. But my only thing is that for me, I'm a person that I like to be able to see this door. I like to be able to see that door. I like to be able to see
Oh,
that.
so you want the club to be dead?
But
I don't want it to be dead, but I just don't want it to be so.
And
Because if like something like this that
You can't
happened.
talk about a truck like that.
But for certain, no, I'm not saying that. I mean, I had a good time when I went to the trial. Don't get me wrong.
How about it? Crank
No,
up
no,
some
no, no.
Not think about a truck.
I had a good time when I went, but for me, that's for me now.
Right.
That's just not.
but that's not the vibe. And I can't
I
always
understand
do
that.
it, but I like a ratchet night every once in a while.
I love a ratchet night.
You started like liking 54 a lot too.
Exactly.
First it was like one time, then it was like I'm coming back.
But the crazy thing about it, you remember I kept saying, when I come down, we're gonna go. And had I not have went back up on that Friday,
Right.
I would have been right in there with y'all.
Right.
And who knows, Bullet ain't got no eyes, so that could have been right for me.
Could have been for any of us on stage.
Sure
man.
could have. Thank God. I mean, you know, when no one else got hurt, but I mean, for a promoter, I just want you to, you know, continue to do great, and because something like this should not happen.
It should.
It should not have happened.
Yeah.
It definitely could have been prevented. So what's the status now with 54?
You don't know 55. You don't know.
I don't do it.
Oh, you know?
From my understanding, I didn't even know George he been had that place up for
But
sale.
He what?
I thought
He been had that place up for
No,
sale.
hold on, let me get this straight.
Wait, please.
The promoters and all this stuff, we ain't all together. It ain't that's because they run they show. I'm different from them. I'm not gonna run the same show they run. I'm
Right.
a whole different operation.
He show love, but it's not his.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I go to every club, show love. They might not come to mine, but I'm gonna step up to every club, and that's when I see the flaws in my stuff, and I correct myself.
So
And you gonna have
I know that you and Sarah was very close, and you know I know y'all had a good relationship. He always supported stuff that you did. How did this affect you?
It affected me real big. It hurted. Like it took a toll on me. I didn't even think it was gonna take it that hard, but I took it real bad on that because at the end of the day, I grew love for him, you know. And I'm be honest with you, out of them 11 years, that was pretty much, besides Big Mama, that was pretty the first customer that gave me a gift for my birthday. Just walked up and
So it hit you hard.
Yeah. I never had that, you know. So and then when I party, I see him because he liked to party. From Orlando, classic weekends. I be by myself, like he'll just come through the section whatever with his chill.
Yeah.
And it just
Yeah,
Good
he was
vibe.
a spirit
yeah,
like that.
everywhere I went, he was there.
Yeah.
I
And
think
he would
that-
always check up on me, like when I make it home. Hey, you made it home, and I'm like, that was good. So,
Yeah.
So it was very close to home.
yeah, it was
I think gun violence is a serious thing, and you know, again, something like that could have been avoided should definitely not have happened. So, to his family, y'all definitely in conversation with us. Prayers, our condolences go out to y'all. If there's anything in the future or anything right now that you guys may need, that conversation with us can help, we're more than open to do that. So, with that being said, let's get into the messy stuff.
This is, come on, you've been waiting on
Let's
this.
get into the messy
You've been
stuff.
waiting on
Now,
this.
we have gotten the okay from Rocky,
From the mayor.
that anything goes.
Anything.
This is Conversations with Us Uncut, so that simply means that we gonna talk about some shit. Okay? So, I think one of the main questions that everyone wants to know is, well, first off, don't you want to know about what's going on with the trial?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. But
Okay, but do you want to do that now?
Go ahead. So
Okay.
we can ask that. So you gonna get messy afterwards.
Okay. So you want me to go first?
Go ahead,
Okay.
go ahead.
So, is Rocky in a relationship with anybody right now? Because I've heard some things.
Damn.
I've heard some things.
that was the first one.
I mean, that's what I've heard some things.
Icy, come in.
No, it's no time for breaking the ice.
Yeah.
How much time do we got?
15, 20
Okay.
minutes.
Okay.
15, 20 minutes.
Okay. So I've heard some
Yeah.
things
That's a hot.
that you're with this person, you're with that person, and you're with this person. So can you
Rocky don't want to hear.
can you justify and clarify who is Rocky the mayor with?
I'm just a genuine guy.
I don't want to hear that you just a genuine
I'm
guy.
just a genuine
I want to
guy.
know who are you with?
Oh
Did
shit.
you hit hook again? Did you get a drink or something?
Genuine guy.
What does genuine mean though? Inquiring minds want to know.
Personable person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just.
Is there a special woman that you hold above others?
I mean, yeah,
Who got your attention?
I go one in the morning, but
Is there someone specifically that gets a good morning and a good night text every day?
Here come the good morning. Oh shit.
Because them good morning texts are serious. Then they say a lot.
I'm nice, but I ain't.
Yes, you are, Rocky. Yes, you
They say what I.
Maybe
That means you was a
maybe
dog
not
ass
to-
nigga then.
maybe not to women that you're dating, but he is a very nice.
Okay, so for you to be a quote unquote gentleman, do you date multiple women at the same time?
No.
Are you one of those no good ass niggas?
No.
You're
I
not.
date one woman, I probably like, flirt with a couple of them. It's just what I do. It's part of my nature.
Flirting to what nature
I
though?
hold standards. I hold standards.
Does that include sexual relationships?
Nah.
I don't like how you said nah and then hit that hookah like that.
Right.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Somebody left a number and said, "Call me if you're single."
Damn.
See?
I had a problem.
But now, do
I
you
ain't gonna say
respond to
problem,
that?
thing. I had issues, so
Who's in the DM right now?
He ain't telling that.
Who's in the DM?
Can we see? Can we?
Give us one random
We're
person.
not gonna tell them names.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, well, what they saying?
I had a man walk by there on that.
Well, what they saying?
They don't get I've been impressions, folks.
Okay, so in the DM, how does someone approach you?
I always want to talk,
What do they start off by saying? Oh, your dress are cute.
They
Oh.
don't-
They be trying to get in the
Oh, what club
They
you
hit
going to?
emojis,
They be trying to get in the soul. That's all.
Yeah, they hit emojis all day long.
And then what do you say back?
Just like it. I don't speak.
You don't speak back? Oh, you really not a gentleman.
I mean,
He said
I've been
genuine guy.
I've been going through this since 5th grade, so
So this is
it's not new to me,
Nah.
Okay, right.
Nah.
It's just that I'm used to it.
Oh, it's been going on. Elementary
so
school.
you've been a player.
Come on, Gator.
You know, I'm keeping quiet. I
No.
Gator know me.
I'm
Gator
gonna answer the
Be
question.
quiet, Gator. We want to know.
Gator know me real good.
I want to know.
Gator, go ahead. Speak on my
We
behalf,
got the people want to know.
He a good dude.
He is.
He only date one girl at a time.
But
That's all I know.
but being a good dude does not.
That's all I know.
I don't know that.
Well, I don't know if being a good dude,
See,
being a good.
hold on, let me get it right. It ain't that I hate multiple women. It's just pretty much. I mean, she said I'm nice, so I guess when I'm, getting so nice that it's like fuck it, we go together.
What?
You let people walk around assuming
Oh,
that
my God.
for your
No,
benefit.
I don't be knowing. I just be hearing about this shit. That's what I know.
But you still say you'll be involved with a woman, but you'll still be flirting around.
Oh.
That's
No, I
not
don't
good.
flirt around. No.
But that's what you
I
said.
just go ahead and get their attention. That's about it. But it ain't
That makes sense, Rock, because I know a few girls that say they want with you, and I asked you about
Well,
it.
I've known a few too.
I know.
I've known a
I
few.
don't be knowing.
And they think y'all be in a whole relationship.
But I've known a few that you have had sexual relationships.
Hey, baby.
I know. Now,
You gotta have facts.
no, I got facts. I definitely have facts. Don't make me go get my phone. Cause I call some right now. They will confirm. But
Wait a minute, I got a question for you. One of our guests that wanted to remain anonymous. Was there really something going on with you and Big Girl Mama?
Let me call mama on the phone real quick.
now you know what?
It's not funny.
No.
But
There's nothing going on.
And she YG, don't do YG.
cool, and shit, she's good spirit me, man. She's funny, and it's all comedy.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. It's comedy.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I'm not insecure about myself, so basically, I don't care. I'm just me. Like, if you really know me, you'll know, okay, yeah, that ain't wrong.
have you ever flirted with her?
No, I don't think Big Mama.
Harmless.
Big Mama take that shit real to the head, man. She already think she trying to beat people up. So.
Cause she did comment on the post when we posted that you was coming on here.
What she said?
What did she say?
I ain't said it.
She said something. I can't remember what she said. She
Oh,
said
y'all interviewing my man?
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's
That's something I should say.
No, she ain't say that.
Didn't want to say that.
I don't know. Somebody pull it up on the page, on Combos With Us page. She said something, and I was confused. I was like, so maybe the rumors that I heard was true. I thought it maybe was a drunken night one night. I thought it maybe was a drunken night.
There was no coyote ugly.
Oh, okay.
There was no drunk
Them
night.
coyote uglies can get real serious.
No, it was one in the land had that.
Okay, so I wanna go back to where you say they flirt with you, but you entertain it, but you don't flirt back. If you entertain it, that means you flirting back with them, correct?
All she said was man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That man can mean a lot,
She just put man.
All
but
right,
that can
so-
mean a lot.
All right, I got a question for you. These
Got questions coming?
in between, yes, in between what's going on in our
Well,
interviews,
that
there are
curious.
some live questions going on, and I'm gonna step in on
I
behalf
got
of.
one
And
question.
y'all feel free to call in too.
Call in if you need
Yeah,
to.
call it.
All right, so there was. You want it? There was a young lady whose company you were keeping for a long time, an extended period of time.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Akira. So we want to know.
Oh,
Stay pink. She's-
I was trying not to call no names.
And you two were something on the thing. I don't know how serious it was, but there was something going on.
I heard it was very serious.
Okay, well, what's going on with their situation?
Well, this uncut for real, boy. This is uncut shit, real, boy.
Y'all don't say name. Y'all.
It's messed up.
Sorry.
P class say, what's your number?
Nah. But, the number to the show.
No, it's no.
Yeah.
No,
But
no,
what's
no.
going on
Number
with
to the show.
Akira?
Number
What's
to the
going
show.
on? Y'all still hanging tight? Is the love still there?
It's a.
Where's your wall?
Is the love still there?
So y'all was in a relationship?
I didn't know y'all gonna get this deep, boy. I wouldn't say
What he said, I said, as soon as anything goes. He said, yeah.
It was nothing major. But you know, I kicked it for a minute. It wasn't nothing.
But did she have the title of your girlfriend?
I say that.
Okay, but she was somebody special. Okay.
I mean, I've heard.
Okay.
So,
All right, for the public, that's
Somebody said-
out there.
wait. Well, what happened though? Why y'all broke up?
Damn,
Well, how long was y'all in a
it's uncut,
relationship?
so
Well, how long y'all was in a
I
relationship?
guess we lost interest. That's what it is. I'm
It's the dog.
We lost interest.
Okay.
But how do you lose? What?
Come on.
Something had to happen.
I don't even want to have to dog no more.
Something had to happen.
Something did happen.
Because was she caught cheating or was you caught cheating?
Well, why did cheating have to? Maybe they just didn't like each other's company anymore. That can
Well,
always.
let's just be clear. 9 out of 10, when you break up with somebody was doing something wrong. 9 out of 10 is the nigga.
Or somebody new came along.
I mean, 9 out of 10 is the nigga that was doing something wrong.
Nah, I don't know where you get that from.
Okay. So what happened though?
What happened? Black men don't cheat.
Yeah, that's true too.
Women are the new niggas. these
That's
days.
true too.
Somebody said
But-
they calling to tell the truth.
Oh.
Please don't stop.
Let me see this phone line.
Please hurry up and call. Inquiring Minds is ready to know. Conversations with us uncut. What's the phone number? 954
769.
769 1562. Call right now.
And I'm a part of it.
Oh, you definitely have a part of
Okay,
it.
there's a young lady on our Instagram live that said my brother has always been a ladies' man. He's not married to anyone, so he can flirt with who he wants.
That's the
No, but he can't flirt when he in a relationship, baby girl. Sister.
My mama
he
told me
can't.
if I ain't married.
Okay.
So I go by my mama said.
See,
I mean, he
that's
never
where
went.
the
I
problem
don't
comes in
know.
at.
Social media said he was in a relationship.
Well, he just said he was in a relationship.
Hey, bro.
But you still have not said what happened while y'all broke up.
Well, he might not go well. He did say no place.
Is there any? Okay, well, go answer the question. Rocky the mayor.
What about him?
The mayor.
The mayor. Go light you another hookah and go ahead and tell us why y'all broke up.
Oh, bro.
Because she's up and coming in for a lot
Because
of
see,
her face again.
Yeah, and the thing about it is,
So people are interested. That's why we're asking these questions.
oh, there we go.
Eddie, you keep your finger on that shit.
Straight.
Yeah, hit that red button.
Conversation with us. What's that? What they hung up?
Y'all please call back.
No, tell them they gotta
Post the number
listen on the
again.
phone. They can't try to listen on the voicemail because they don't have feedback.
Oh yeah, make sure when y'all call 954-769-1562, make sure when y'all call, y'all turn y'all radio or Instagram or Facebook or whatever, turn it down so people can so we can actually hear. So we know what happened.
Conversation with us.
Hello,
What's up?
Oh, that's Akira.
this Akira.
Hey, Akira.
What? Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear us?
I can hear y'all.
You're live. Go ahead.
What was the question?
The question was,
Oh,
why
you
did
can ask
you
her
and,
what happened, yeah.
Okay, so the question is, why did you and Rocky break up?
Because Rocky is a liar.
Okay, so what did he lie about, girl?
Rocky got 3 girlfriends, and he's scared of all of them.
While he was talking to you, he had 3 other ones?
Mm-hmm.
So Rocky is not a gentleman.
No, not a gentleman at all. We talked this today or yesterday.
Oh, today?
Rocky, didn't I talk to you today?
On business. On business. It was business.
Was it business?
Business. Stop lying. You always flossing.
So wait, when the last time y'all had?
Hey, come on, you better not.
Wait,
Come on, you better
wait,
not.
they
do that.
still in communication,
Don't
and
do
I
that.
have a funny feeling that it's not all about business.
Don't do that.
It's not about business.
Okay. Oh wow.
Business. I don't know what she got going on. I told you, look,
You never know. Rocky ain't gonna.
hit the red button.
Sorry, our phone lines got disconnected.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, so you got 3 different girlfriends.
Listen to
He
this woman.
said
You got kids?
Yeah, I got
he
2.
got kids.
Oh, you got 2 kids.
Conversation with us. Conversation with us. Go ahead. They hung up.
Oh, okay. Well, they got scared. Oh no.
Well,
Conversation with us.
Online ringing. What?
Conversation with us.
hello.
I think my phone hung up.
What you got, Metro?
Yep.
No, I got.
Yep. She got Metro.
Big up T-Mobile.
You know what type of bill I got.
I don't know nothing about what you got, girl. You just
Wait, he done paid the bill a couple of times?
Huh?
He done paid the bill a couple of times? Or is he stingy with the
It's his
coins?
credit card ending in 00.
Ooh.
hello. What's wrong with this
Your
girl?
credit card ending in 00.
I don't know.
You don't know nothing about nothing.
So,
Oh, wait a
I
minute.
think it's safe to say that Rocky is a player. He's
And
a
listen,
player.
he's not married. He's not
I mean,
married.
live
I'm not
your
gonna
best
say I'm
life.
a player. Like I told you. I
You
mean,
just enjoy yourself.
Black man don't cheat.
no. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm highly favored. That's what it is.
I care a girl. We done
But
talked-
she don't want me.
Yeah.
Damn,
I think Akira got a little feelings for you still. But I don't think he's interested. Well, I don't know. He just spoke to you today, so he might still be interested.
Nah, it was something else. It wasn't none of that. It wasn't. It wasn't on that level.
Okay.
So, any other questions?
Hey, Rob. Has any girls ever tried to throw themselves at you to get in the club free every week?
I'm gonna be real. I'm probably the only promoter that really don't. How can I put this so they don't come out of context? I don't mix business with that. Like, if it's to get in the club, I mean, I do that for anybody. Like, yeah, I done had girls call me, had a long day. You know, they ain't able. You know, they been with the kids all day, and I understand that they want to get in. But as far as like throwing themselves on me, I wouldn't accept it. I just let them in. I do it for guys too, so it doesn't matter. So
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never paid to get in your club.
it ain't.
So anytime
It's not all about the money, and I don't trade sex for business.
You don't
So,
sell the body.
Nah.
So anytime
Have I been
conversation with
offered?
us come, we get in free.
Yeah, but have I accepted? No.
Not once?
For what? I'm spoiled.
Okay. So you got it like that.
I ain't gonna say I got it like that, but
Not once, Rocky.
What? Nah.
Not one
Nah,
time?
I done heard other guys done told me but
Have
me,
you thought about it?
No. For what?
Okay, we got a call and let's see. Is this thing?
This better not be Akira again.
Oh.
Hello?
Conversation with us.
Yes?
What's up?
Is this Kamal?
This is he.
Hi, Kamal. This is Tiana's mother. I would like to speak to Rocky.
Oh, well, you're on the line with Rocky right now.
Hi, Rocky. How are you?
How you doing?
I would like to take you out on a dinner date and
Oh,
talk
hang
over some business
Hang it up now.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Hey.
What is going on?
Nothing. You tell me.
What do you think that's possible? Do you have any free time?
No.
Well, where y'all gonna go? Where you gonna take him?
Benihana.
Oh. That's not intimate enough. Y'all need something that's more intimate where it
Hey,
can
look
just
at
be
this man. He's steady
one-on-one.
going on
Where y'all can have a
You gotta go pay
conversation.
for it.
What's that?
So,
I told you I was spoiled.
So you got to pay
Well,
for it.
I did put my number in, so if you get time, you can call me off the air. Maybe we can figure it out then.
Okay, so let's just be clear. Right now, what we got going on. Anybody wants to go on a date with Rocky the Mayor, you can go ahead
Is this
and
a
call up
podcast
here
or a love
right
connection?
now, and we're going to hook Rocky up with you. Now, however, conversation
Well,
with
I
us...
called in first. What's the
Well,
problem?
But yeah, it got to be a process of elimination, though, Miss Fee. It got to be a process of elimination. So you against
That's not fair.
5 other people, and then we're gonna do the process of elimination and see who wins.
Well, I'm the oldest and the wisest, so, hello.
Well, he may not like older women, though.
He would like to.
Okay, Mom, thanks for
Okay,
calling
we got to
in.
go now. Thanks, Miss Fee. We'll put you in the bucket.
Rocky like older women.
Oh, Rocky, you like older women?
Not too old, but
What's your cutoff age?
I'd say about 38.
Hello.
Well, 38 can be young these days.
Okay, we got a live caller. You're on with Conversations with Us.
yo,
Yes, this is Ashley, Rocky's real girlfriend. She's supposed to be real girlfriend
Hi, Ashley.
As of when, Ashley?
for the last almost 3 years.
Rocky, do you know what Ashley?
Yes.
I know of Ashley, too.
So what would you like to say,
It's just
Ashley?
all these like these relationships that he's supposed to be in, you know, everybody's just getting fucked.
Oh, okay.
No,
Is that
he
what's
had
going
one
on, Rocky?
relationship that his mother accepted, everybody else is getting fucked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
Rocky,
is
you got
that
anything to
good?
say? Hey, you're going too far.
Is that
I let them talk, you know.
Yeah, you gonna let
I let them
like
do
you
all the
was
talk,
doing
you know.
fucking them. That was all. That was it.
so? Ashley, when the last time you spoke to Rocky?
When the last time I see Rocky every day.
Okay.
You seen him today?
No, actually I worked all day.
Oh, so last night.
Sorry, I just wanted to let y'all know.
Okay.
all right. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Ashley, the girlfriend of 3 years.
Thank you.
Mom, so fucked up.
Who is Ashley? But who is Ashley? Who is Ashley?
You never heard of Ashley?
I've heard.
Nah,
but-
if you heard of IQ, you heard of Ashley.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Ashley is
I'm glad I've been in the house. I don't know
official.
what's going on.
Ashley's official.
Rocky, you done changed on
She's
me. You ain't the
known.
same Rocky
Okay.
that I know.
Okay.
Oh,
Lord have
is this the third
mercy.
one?
Y'all phone line ever broke down like that?
It ain't broke.
Conversation with us. Yo,
Hang it up. Hang it up. All right, everybody. So,
Well, Rocky, anything you want to say to all the women out there who claiming to be in relationships with you?
I like them all.
Rocky.
Come one, come on.
hold on. We got a caller. Conversation with us. What's up?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so my question is, why didn't
Hold on. You
y'all
can't.
age gap, and was it because she's too ratchet?
Wait, say it again.
Say it again.
What is y'all age gap? Why y'all didn't work out? Was it because she's too ratchet and she looked like a little man around the face?
Oh, wait. Who you talking about?
You know what she's talking about.
Hi,
Who?
Carol.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, baby
Was
girl.
it because she's too ratchet?
Wait a minute now.
Wait,
Do you got something going on with Rocky? Because that
Answer
sounded a
the
little
question.
personal. That sounded a little personal.
I mean, I like them a little ratchet though, you know. I mean,
Okay, so was it because she's too young, y'all age range, and, she look a little mannish around the face?
I think she's a cute girl.
yeah.
So do I.
I don't see the man
agree.
features.
Yeah,
in
I
her.
see the man
don't
features.
see the
I
man
think she's a cute
features.
girl.
I agree. She is.
From
Yeah,
the
she said she
neck
loves
down.
men, but I think she's a cute girl.
Me
Definitely
too.
a cute girl.
And when she step out, she look good.
Yes.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. She
Like
want
dealing
shit
with
though.
girls who do fraud.
Wait, now we're not gonna do that. That's not that type of
Allegedly, 'cause
show.
we cannot-
This not that type of show. We don't get into messy teas like that. Thank
What she said?
you. We won't even repeat it.
Okay.
I don't even want to pick up the phone no more. Conversation with us.
When will they read the results of who wins the date?
Hang up on her.
You won, Miss P. He gonna take you on a date tomorrow night, wherever you want to go, McDonald's, Burger King, whatever. You won.
Okay, we're gonna follow up for you. All right.
Thank you.
On to a
can't
more
wait.
serious question. Somebody on here wanted to know what's going on with the Trop. Is it going to reopen? Are you going to try to move the location to a different club and try to keep the same vibe?
I wanted to ask that.
I'm sorry, but they were asking and everybody else is getting too messy.
I ain't gonna lie though. What's up with the Trop though, bro?
Well, the Trop ain't coming back. I'll tell you right now. The Trop ain't coming back, but I got new ventures for everybody. I just got notice that, my other spot about to open up about a week ago. After a whole year I've been working on it.
That's what I'm talking about.
And,
All right.
Within a couple of weeks, a month or so.
You got a name for it already?
Yeah. Blue Moon.
Okay, where's that going to be?
441 between Commercial and Oakland.
I ain't gotta get on the eye.
What nights are you going to be promoting?
I mean, right now I kind of like Escape, and then it's growing and it's doing its thing. So I haven't worked that out yet. What night that I'm going to really have it over there, but I will be doing brunch.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So if you do, how would you do that if you do Escape on a Sunday night?
Move it.
I mean, I'm looking at doing brunch over there at Blue Moons because,
I like that.
It's set for it and it's nice atmosphere. And we put a lot of money into it.
Yes, you did. It looked real nice.
What, in Escape?
Yeah, we gutted out and made it, revamped the whole thing. Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
Oh, Blue Moon. Oh, you seen it, Gator?
Yeah. No,
So
me and Rocky close,
So you're the DJ?
No, I'm definitely not a DJ. He gonna hire me.
I will hire you. Don't say that, man.
Why you gonna hire my brother?
Hold on.
Why won't you hire my brother?
Before we get into that, Rocky, tell him the real story of the Trop and how it became. Who was your DJ first?
Okay.
All right. When I started the Trop, I went for Showtime. Showtime turned me down. He denied it.
Right.
I came and got Gator. And Gator rocked the show. And then eventually I went down and snatched Showtime. He came up, and Gator was in and out. He was going up the road and back and forth. So
I was locked up. I had got locked up for about a year.
Oh, okay. That would happen. So I stuck with Showtime. I started out with the Thursdays first over there. It was called Showtime Thursdays. And then...
But this go round, you're going to get Gator the DJ.
I'm gonna give him a shot because he's
A
more
shot?
consistent now.
Oh.
No, see, at first Gator was all over the place, locked up
out
the
of
road.
town, yeah.
And when I run a business, I like to go consistency.
Okay.
Like,
I wasn't ready though anyway.
But he's definitely ready now.
yeah,
So
I know
he.
I seen. I watched him. I seen that. Okay, he outgrowed a lot of stuff. So
for everybody who's going to be supporting and participating in Club Moon, Blue Moon. If you like the vibe inside Club 54, you're going to love it inside Blue Moon because you have the #1 DJ.
Hey,
All the
hold on,
Trop.
take this back. Fuck. None against 54. Fuck 54. You got
yeah,
the Trop vibe.
I'm gonna tell you again. Like
Trop vibe.
Yeah.
the way I run my show is not like everybody else.
Nothing against 54.
It's
So it will
nothing
be
against
security,
them.
law enforcement, and everything.
I don't even hire the same security that the other clubs have for
Okay, that's
a
good.
purpose, for a reason, because of the nonsense and the shit that I see goes on, And I don't condone a lot of stuff. So
Just something like that Trop vibe, bro. I don't know what it is, bro.
I mean, I had a good
I
time
know
when
how
I
to
went.
put the puzzle together. That's all. It's
So let me get this straight. With the club, with Blue Moon, that's going to be opening soon. The brunch is just going to be like whatever night you decide to promote. Is brunch going to be something that you do in addition to that night? Because brunch is most of the like a weekend thing that you kind of meet up and socialize. Are you going to try to like make brunch something that you do on the weekends and then have a night to promote, or you're going to try to do them like
the way I thought about making it happen is pretty much doing brunch on a weekend, and then the after party will be either be at Blue Moon or to be at Escape.
Okay, all right,
That's
I like
that'd
that.
be good.
So
I like that.
you won't really be bored out. You have two
Are you
different
gonna have
atmospheres.
celebrities there? Like you gonna bring people down to perform and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean I don't normally do it, but when I bring artists down, it's more like a treat for the customers.
Okay.
I'd rather do it off the muscle and just build my nights up and keep going, and not just
What you kind of know
If you
what
had
you're
to
doing.
if you had to bring one artist down there for your first show, or who would it be? One artist right now.
It's got to make sense too, though.
for what for
For like, okay, so say you opening up Blue Moon and you want to have like a opening party or a grand opening or something like that, and you wanted to bring one artist. What artist right now would you bring down?
I wouldn't expose that hand.
Can't
Would it
do
be
that.
somebody from Lauderdale?
You
No,
can't do
he
that.
can't do that because somebody else gonna catch
Yeah,
that.
I rather, like I said, it's a treat, you know.
Oh,
I bring it down, you know, whatever I feel like the customer's gonna really like, and
It gotta make sense.
it's gonna make sense for
Gotta
them.
make sense to bring an artist
For
to a
his
spot.
crowd, for what
Because
he
you
trying
gotta
to
understand, when I had the Chopper, I was undefeated
Yeah.
with these artists.
What crowd do you please to?
The hip hop, you know.
Millennials.
But your clubs is 18 and older or 21 and older?
I moved to the 21. Too much trouble with
agree.
it.
I agree.
It's 21. Like if
That's
I know
good.
you, I'll probably let you in, but
Yeah,
I'd rather 21.
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. I agree.
Because most incidents happen from younger people. So
Okay. So is there anything that you want to close off by saying?
I mean, keep going. So, Trop been going 11 years. I got 2 new spots now. I'm about to just break through with those 2.
Did
Let's
you
see.
go with the same look when you redid Blue Moon as you did at the Trop?
It's similar. It's pretty much almost the same, just more space, more.
That's what's gonna people gonna love. They got the same.
I
Trop look.
got like booths now, and Trop. It didn't have a lot of space that look for VIP and everything. So I'm more going for the VIP look for the you know, the big timers. I say.
Right.
Well, we appreciate you for coming on the show and for being our first guest. Conversation with Us Uncut is always here to support you. Anytime
Always.
you want to
Definitely.
get something off your chest, you got something new going on, you know, you can easily just hit us up, Gator, Tiana, or me, and you know, we got you. You come on here, you talk about it. You want to talk about this chick here? You want to talk about that chick?
I don't like
The
talking
other
about
chick?
that.
ain't his-
Well, you can come
As
on
you can
here.
see, they talk about me. I don't talk about
Well,
them.
however you want to do it, you can come on here. And
You know-
just know that Conversation with Us supports you in whatever you do.
Yeah, they.
All right.
We appreciate you.
Oh,
coming
also,
on
we
the
got you a
show.
shirt, a Conversation with Us shirt as a little token from us. We hope you
For
like
coming
it.
on and being our first guest.
First guest ever.
Thank you for being so open.
By being the first guest, you know, everything I touch go gold now. So
Thank
Hey,
you.
well, hey, that's what we need.
Thank you.
That's what we need,
So
man.
you know,
We don't mind it going gold. We want that bitch to go platinum.
it's gotta go there. I'm
Thank
telling
We
you,
want it to
hey,
go
do all this,
platinum.
I ain't
I
think it was
just-
gonna go this
just-
far.
Personally, I appreciate you being, you know, a team player. You took that heat.
Took that heat.
You
took
took it
that-
here. You handled it
Kamal
well.
went too far, but you
Like
took
a
it.
class.
I'm always.
But y'all wanted me to do this, though.
I'm always. It don't matter. You good. Look.
I don't think I was out of order.
Look.
though.
Nah, you good. I just
Hey,
I wasn't expecting
hey.
all that.
Oh, well, I
Hey.
don't know why. You've known me the longest in here. I don't know why you wouldn't have thought
If
that.
anybody
like a
know
champ.
me, I work good under pressure.
Right,
So
okay, well,
it is
good.
what it
Well,
is.
good.
I handled everything came my way, so
Big ups
But-
to you.
and-
But you
and-
took it like a champ.
Yeah, and
I took it like a wolf.
Yeah, you did. You did a good job. So we thank you for coming on. Anytime you want to come by, just come on by and we got you whatever you want to talk about.
All
Thank
right.
y'all for tuning in to Conversations with Us Uncut. See y'all next time.
And while we're heading out, you know, our conversation got a little deep, but we do have an Artist of the Month that Gator's going to present to you all, and that's whose music we're going to play while the show is closing out. So, peace to everybody.
County Boy, Bag Chasers. Shout out to County Boy and the whole clique, all the Bag Chasers.
David, my family.